troisième épisode, troisième chapitre dans ma carrière de mon joueur. Alors, suite directe du second chapitre. Alors, petit rappel vite fait, on pensait aller s'entraîner dans le donjon des Hart, sauf que non, on s'est retrouvé finalement avec un catcheur qui a connu Bret Hart, qui a catché un tout petit peu avec la WWE, et on va pouvoir participer à notre premier événement, l'événement Fête Hivernale. Alors, avant de commencer, on va aller checker un petit peu nos messages. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Wrestling, boot... RS. Confirmation de la commande, veuillez consulter votre boîte mail pour les informations de suivi. Ouais, ok. Josie Jane, il me semble que c'est celle qu'on avait catchée justement avec le catcheur canadien. Il paraît que tu vas participer à la fête hivernale. Rappelle-toi qu'on n'a qu'un seul premier match sans vouloir te stresser. Merci beaucoup. Ensuite, les podcasts, est-ce qu'il y en a qui sont disponibles? Oui, il y en a deux. Le Calgary Musing, l'hiver vient.
Gord Wilson here, welcoming you back to Calgary Musings, your guide to living in the Stampede City. You know, it's that time of year where I like to remind everyone that in just a couple of short months, winter will be back. So, while you're out enjoying the end of summer, keep in mind that pretty soon you'll be trading in tank tops for toques and sandals for skates. My point is, it's never too early to take inventory of last season's winter gear and make sure everything is ready to go before the first blast of cold air hits. Like I always say, you don't want to be caught with your snow pants down. One thing that isn't seasonal, however, is Calgary's love for professional wrestling. Which brings us to our sponsor for today's show, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Let's hear from the man himself.
Hi, I'm Riley Flash. You may know me from WWE television when I carried the Macho Man's fancy chair to the ring, or the time Papa Shango set my feet on fire. Nowadays, I'm helping mold the superstars of tomorrow. So if you think you have what it takes to step in the ring, come on down to Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. And for a limited time, if you mention this ad, your first training session is completely free, other than a one-time non-refundable initiation fee. So if you think you have what it takes, then give me a ring, and I'll see you in the ring. Riley Flash is not affiliated with WWE in any way whatsoever. All sales final.
Il y en a un deuxième, Woman Who Fight. À qui le tour sur NXT? Les Woman à suivre.
Welcome back to Women Who Fight, where we cover everything from the world of women's professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. I'm your host, Robin Ray, along with my good friend and MMA junkie, Kit Lasco.
Hey.
So, Kit, I know you've been dying to talk about the Ronda Rousey situation, so have at it.
Well, look, everyone has already broken down Ronda's title loss to death, so I don't think there's any need to cover that, okay? But what I do want to talk about is who's next. Assuming Ronda is going to be out a while, who's the next big thing to come along in MMA and take over the division like Ronda did?
Oh, well, I was prepared to discuss upcoming opponents for Charlotte's Divas Championship, so don't ask me.
Okay, fine. Well, I'll just hit you with one name to remember. Brooklyn Von Braun.
Okay.
She was a state champion wrestler in high school who has recently made the transition to MMA, and she looked absolutely dominant in her first couple fights.
Brooklyn Von Braun.
Von Braun.
Von Braun. All right, got it. All right, so can we talk about Charlotte now?
Dude, we only spent like 10 seconds talking MMA. WWE always gets the majority of the show. What's up?
Well, it is my studio.
It's your parents' basement.
Yeah, that's been converted into a professional podcast studio.
Your mom brings us oatmeal cookies and lemonade.
Okay, do you not want her to do that?
No, I'm just saying we should be balanced with our coverage.
As always, Women Who Fight also applies to your two hosts. All right, let's just take a break and sort this out.
Yeah, whatever. Fine. I think I just heard the timer go off on the cookies anyway. They smell really good.
Yeah, see?
On sent un peu de tension entre les deux, hein, quand même. Hein. Mais c'est fun. Ok, les podcasts c'est fait. On va y voir ce qu'on nous propose.
Man, I'm freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring with me?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with singers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you doing me this favor. Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton.
What?
You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
She's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly, she's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow out there will be stained red with your blood. And then every time it snows, the children who were here tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa.
Ah, on veut du
I
lourd.
think she
Hein.
got the point.
You have major issues.
What the heck was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our list.
Sorry. You're right, and I'm happy you'll be out there with me. I'm gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine. I hope.
C'est parti, ah bah il neige carrément. Alors, faire descendre la sentier de Peyton. Un premier pont qui passe. Désolé.
Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winter Wednesday.
C'est basé.
News is most of the victims of the wild
On
goose
profite un
attack
petit peu
have fully recovered.
du décor quand même. Attention, on va prendre de l'arbitre. On va l'envoyer un peu dans les barricades.
Since this is Red's first ever match, I'll put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting.
On va s'en sortir. Frapper Peyton quand elle est étendue sur le ring, d'accord.
We'd like to thank our local sponsors, Secondhand Tukes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Bring your tickets to...
s'entraîner.
It looks like Peyton Royce might have this one in the bag, eh?
Qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Oh là! Une chèvre, carrément. Ah, belle intervention.
Trey is finally doing something useful.
On va descendre la santé dans le rouge maintenant.
With that temper on Red, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm.
Ouais, Bob Blockbuster. Ça c'est joli ça. Cette Rollins l'utilise en ce moment.
I'm told Red's manager goes by the name of Trey and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. Meanwhile, I'd be a big-time radio DJ. But sometimes your dreams don't work out and you end up announcing local radios, spelling bees, and Winterfest events. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know what? Let's get back to the action.
Prochain objectif, infliger un coup de bout.
Peyton Roy is trained here in Calgary.
Oh, Harlem
She's now
sidekick.
an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network. Oh, now Red looks to be in trouble.
G'day, Peyton. Koalas are cute, but they have terrible personalities, kind of like you. The Great Barrier Reef is more like the just okay Barrier
Ouais,
Reef. And boomerangs are a sham. They never come back when you throw them. I really don't know that much else about Australia. Your chain of steakhouses is severely overrated.
DDT. Next étape, qu'est-ce qu'on va nous demander? Gagner avec un
It's
tombé et
clear
une
Riley
soumission.
Flash has
D'accord.
a gem of a student here with Red. He hasn't sent anyone to WWE yet, but I think she may be the first.
Passe mâchoire. Stunner. Ah, ça fait plaisir. Allez, tombé. Yes, victoire. Alors, c'est cool qu'il nous affiche la liste. Alors, trouver des noms de catcheurs. On a fait disputer notre premier match, gagner notre premier match.
That was awesome! It was everything I've ever dreamed of. I'm numb with excitement, or maybe I'm just frozen, but either way, I get to cross 2 things off our list.
And you did it without emotionally scarring any children.
Wrestle first match, and win first match.
Nice of your mate to help you out there tonight. Maybe if I see you again, I'll have some backup too.
I look forward to it.
By the way, I didn't really mean any of the things I said out there, especially about you having the personality of a koala. You're way more pleasant, and I'm actually a big fan of your people's blooming onions.
You're a total bogan.
Wait, is that a good thing?
I don't think so.
Congrats on your first win, Red. I knew you wouldn't let me down. And you're not going to either, Trey.
What do you mean?
Been a last-minute change of plans. My surprise opponent for tonight was injured.
Is that who I think it is?
Ah,
That's right. It's me,
avec ses
King of
froufrous.
Cuteville, Prince Pretty. Unfortunately, I slipped on some ice and stubbed my turning toe.
Your turning toe?
Yes, the most important toe. EI, the toe one uses to turn on a runway. Ugh, I can't stand non-models. Anyway, it's a shame all these uggos here tonight will no longer get to see me compete against Riley Flash. Not that it would have been much of a contest. I mean, look at this man.
I have let myself go.
He couldn't lace my boots on his best day. To be fair, some of my finer boots are slip-ons that don't have any laces, but you get the point.
Anyway, Trey, I need you to take Tyler's place against me.
I thought you said I wasn't ready.
You're not, but I liked what I saw from you out
J'aime
there
bien sa
during Red's
franchise,
match, and also I don't have any other options.
All right, I'll do it. First match.
Do you want a picture to commemorate this moment?
That'd be great.
Nailed it. I'll post it for you. Hashtag gorgeous.
Tyler Breeze. Ah, on a reçu du courrier entre temps. El Mago Junior, j'ai dû partir tôt, mais je voulais te féliciter pour le match. Je n'arrive pas à croire que tu aies battu Peyton. Felicidades. Cool. Les podcasts, on les a tous lus. Bon, bah, on va se lancer. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous propose, Tyler Breeze?
You know about fashion.
Obviously. Go on.
Well, I already went out there once tonight, so I want a different look for my match against Riley Flash. Do you have any last-minute suggestions?
Ah, the classic quick change, as we models call it. Well, when I look at you, I see three options that fit the theme and location of this show.
Lumberjack, Prince Party, Speed Skater. Lumberjack, ça me paraît plus local. Oula.
Now you're ready to chop down the competition.
Je risque pas de tuer quelqu'un avec ça. Eh ben, on est beau comme un camion.
That's an interesting look.
You don't like it?
It's fine. It's just that maybe you should worry about the actual match, you know? I know you don't like to hear it when it comes from Riley, but he has a point. You might be too focused on everything other than what happens inside the ring.
People remember cool entrances and costumes. Entertainment is what makes wrestling great.
Wrestling makes wrestling great.
Well, there's more than one way to thread a needle.
Actually, there's only one opening on a needle, so...
Whatever, you know what I mean.
Anyway, what's more important is you're going to have your first match. So have a great one. And entrance, too.
Thanks.
Ouais, c'est sympa les signes derrière, on n'avait pas eu l'occasion de les voir. Il a pas ramené sa hache par contre. Hein. Notre adversaire maintenant. Ah, quelque chose. C'est dommage, j'ai pas le choix de l'attaquer avant qu'il rentre sur le ring. C'est vrai qu'il se laisse peut-être un peu aller. Hein. Pierre la moustache. Toujours pas de proposition d'attaque. Dommage. Vraiment dommage. Je croyais qu'il allait faire demi-tour et se barrer. Je passe à peu près, hein. Il aurait pu le faire chuter s'il avait voulu. Alors, tout comme le match d'avant, faire descendre la santé de notre adversaire dans le jeu. Là, ça va être une initiative là, les comptes passent. Voilà. Faut contrer, par contre attention, là j'ai plus de compte. Passer.
Even though you were probably expecting something other than this match, I've been just told Winterfest will not be issuing refunds. Sorry. We saw Trey out here earlier in Red's corner, but he looks a bit different now. I'll leave it at that.
Passer. Pour l'instant c'est du 50-50. Hein. On a tous les deux nos jauges à peu près au même point. Visiter le coin lui. Alors, frapper Ryan quand il se trouve près de la barrière en bas du ring. Faire une espèce de stunner, c'est marrant quand même après.
Riley Flash has wrestled the who's who of... This is turning into a real kerfuffle.
Ça devient un peu n'importe quoi.
What's he doing, eh?
Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Oh le con, sa langue est collée. Oh. Il va lui verser son truc. Oh là là. Vite, remonte. Dépêche-toi. Oh là là.
Injured tongue and all, this match will continue. Is the student going to become the master here tonight? Probably not, but it still should be fun to watch.
Ouais, ça c'est joli ça. C'est joli, ça fait mal.
I'm not not saying Trey's outmatched here tonight, but this is his first rodeo, literally. Be sure to check out the Winterfest calf roping competition later tonight.
Pas passé.
We've had some great wrestlers get their starts in Calgary over the years, and Trey's not one of them. At least not yet. Crazier things have happened.
Essayer de marquer le coup. Une saute. Non, pas passé. Ah, il croit qu'il a gagné ce andouille. Oh là là, mais quel couillon. Mais quel couillon. Oh putain. Oh. Placement vertébral. Oh, tentative de tomber. Non! Mais non! Oh là là. Mon Dieu. C'est quoi ce scénario? Il me faut perdre.
Hey, I want to thank everyone for coming out to the show. And also, it needs to be said that I had 2 students who had their very first matches tonight. Red, who beat Peyton Royce earlier. Isn't that incredible? And now Trey, who had a good effort on short notice, but got a little bit ahead of himself. We'll work on his counting. Trey, I'd let you have the mic, but I think you might be a bit tongue-tied. Give it up one more time for Trey.
T'es cool.
What a night!
I'm thinking Pavone's to celebrate.
Isn't that place super expensive?
It's on me. Well, technically my parents, but we deserve it.
All right, I'm in. Now get that heat blasting.
That's weird. Gas is full. I'll call them back later.
Maybe they can help with the car, and we can tell them about our first matches.
No.
Hey, it's Red. You're on speaker.
Oh, hi there. Are you visiting Denver at college?
What?
Now's not really a good time.
Why? Is something wrong? Are you having car trouble?
Yeah, we are. How'd you know that?
Just hang up.
Cut the crap. We remotely disabled the SUV because we know you're not at school, and we're pretty sure you never were. We got an alert about a substantial charge in Canada for something called Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy.
And then after we looked into it, we discovered charges for the past few months, including a crazy hotel bill, gas, food, clothes, you name it. Do you know how disappointed I was when I realized I was going to have to return all those reward points? I was this close to a free trip. This close!
It is not about the stupid points. We were hoping you'd come clean on your own about all of this, but I guess you're just gonna keep on lying.
Hey, wait! Look, this is what I want to do with my life, and no matter how many times I told you that, you still didn't support me, so I was pretty much forced to lie. Would you rather I be miserable at school?
Of course not, but you have to be realistic. You are never going to make it as a pro wrestler.
There's a better chance of me dating a supermodel.
Frank!
Which is impossible because your mom is stunning, and I would never date anyone else.
I will make it. And when I do, you'll wish you would have had my back before I was successful and famous.
It's not too late to try to put all this behind us. We'll activate the SUV if you come home now. Then I can try to get you re-enrolled in school for next semester.
You're gonna have to ship the car home, because I'm staying here to pursue my dreams. Maybe someday you'll understand that. Hey, wait! What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
I'd rather that happen than talk to you right now. Leave me alone.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. We set out to do this together, and this doesn't change anything. I mean, other than the fact we now don't have a car or somewhere to sleep, but you know what I mean. I still want to do this if you do.
I appreciate your loyalty, but you lied to your parents and me about what we were doing here. And you basically sat back and let me steal from them.
Don't worry about the money, I'll pay them back. And I'm sorry, but you've always told me to take the advice from my birth parents' letter, right? About following my dreams? Well, that's all I was trying to do.
You didn't need to lie to do that.
It's the only way I could see this working. But I'll never keep a secret from you again, I promise. From now on, it's total honesty between the two of us, okay? You're gonna know everything, even how many times a month I shave my toes.
You shave your toes? Weird.
See? I'm an open book. So, no more secrets, okay?
I know he said no more secrets, but you can't tell him ours. It will ruin him.
Elle a un secret, là.
Okay. No more secrets.
So now what do? We're carless and without the credit card. Pretty soon we'll be homeless.
I think our only option is to hit the road and try to make some money on the indies. But we'll have to start roughing it like actual up-and-coming wrestlers.
You think we have enough cash for a new car?
I wouldn't say new. We managed to get a used car that fell under our budget, probably because it also fell under various recalls and safety violations.
Do we stick our phones in this slot? Nothing's happening.
I think that's a tape deck. This car doesn't exactly have the latest features. Roughing it, remember?
Right. So I'm assuming there's no Bluetooth.
No, but I did find an actual tooth in the trunk.
Shark or human?
Human, I think.
Lame.
Well, now that we have our extremely safe and luxurious ride that may or may not have had a body in the trunk at some point, where to? We do have Wrestle in Memphis on the list.
Assuming this piece of junk can make it that far, then I guess we're headed to the great state of South Carolina. That is where Memphis is, right?
Close. Maybe I should drive.
It's fine. I got this.
Oh là là.
Is that also a feature on older cars?
Nope. Don't think so.
Fin de ce chapitre qui était assez marrant, je trouve. C'était sympa. Et donc on a débloqué Peyton, mais également l'arène de la fête hivernale.